My beloved, my chosen one, my divine child wrapped in heaven's light. Why do you feel this sudden pull right now? Because Archangel Michael himself has bent close to whisper into your heart. He says there are only 5 minutes he has been given to speak directly to you. And if you let these minutes pass without opening fully, something heaven has already signed for you may be pushed back into the shadows. Michael says, your pending miracle has been approved. Those words are not poetic, they are legal in the language of heaven. Approved, sealed, stamped, written into eternity. But heaven never forces what it gives. It waits for your yes. That yes is not shouted through lips, it's whispered through attention. So listen closely. Beloved, don't rush past this. Don't scroll, don't think, I'll come back later. There's a reason your spirit stopped here. There's a reason your heart felt that sudden spark. Heaven has delayed this moment too many times because it needed you to be ready, truly ready to receive what's been waiting for years. Archangel Michael says, I begged for these minutes with you because the chosen cannot be left in silence anymore. Each word you're reading right now is not random text, it's a doorway. Every sentence opens a channel wider, every line pulls your miracle closer. Stay until the end because this message is alive. Right now, in the invisible realm, a gate has opened. Angels have risen to attention as your name echoes through the halls of light. I see a radiant book, your life glowing with divine ink. And there written across one page is your miracle marked released. It waited not because heaven forgot you, but because heaven honored your preparation. Michael says, the permission lies in their focus. That's why he asked for 5 minutes because in these moments your attention unlocks what faith began. And beloved, that chill you just felt, that shiver through your chest, that is heaven brushing against your skin. The air around you just shifted. Something has been loosed. Tonight, if you stay in this light, you will see the beginning of what has already begun in the unseen. Not tomorrow, not next month. Tonight. But only if you keep your heart open. The archangel leans closer and says, tell them the wait is over. Tell them the walls have fallen. Tell them the doors are swinging wide before they even knock. This is why he pleaded for 5 minutes because sometimes that's all heaven needs to rewrite your entire story. Stay with me. Let these next words settle deep. Because what I'm about to reveal isn't information, it's transformation. Right now, heaven is not silent. Angels stand in a great circle, their wings arched like domes of gold, each holding a lamp carved with your name. They've been waiting for this precise night. Their light carries a message, the approval has already been given. What remains is your alignment, your willingness to believe that it's truly yours. Do not run. Do not doubt. Do not delay. The moment you're in right now is sacred. It is rare. It is heaven sent. Something that's been circling your life for years is finally landing. You thought it was lost, forgotten, impossible, but heaven never misplaces what it promised. Michael says, tell them the hands of the heavenly clock have moved. You may look around and see no change yet, but in the realm of the spirit the page has turned. The trumpet has already sounded even if your ears haven't caught the echo. The delay that sat heavy on your chest has been lifted. The gates are open and your name has been spoken. If your heart is trembling right now, that is not fear, that is recognition. Your soul knows this truth before your mind does. For too long dark forces tried to block this moment, whispers of doubt, strange detours, moments of exhaustion that almost made you give up. But Michael fought through those shadows for you. He says, I fought because they are worth it. I fought because heaven's verdict cannot be overturned. All that can stop this miracle now is disbelief. Don't let doubt steal what is already signed as yours. Think about it. Why did you find this message right now, at this exact hour? You could have been anywhere doing anything. But heaven pulled your attention here because it refused to let you miss what it has prepared. That is your confirmation. You are not here by chance, you are here by divine appointment. And still Michael says, stay. Don't rush the blessing. Every word you hold is a stone laid on the path to your release. You asked, when will it happen? When will the pain end? When will the door finally open? The answer is now. Michael declares, the harvest is ripe. The time is fulfilled. The gates are unlatched. Even as you listen, waves of change are rippling through your life. News that brings tears of joy is already moving toward you. The people, the opportunities, the breakthroughs, they're aligning with your name written in light. So breathe deeply. Something holy is happening within you. Let gratitude fill your chest like fire. Heaven is writing the next chapter as you read these words. And before you leave this space, lift your heart and say, I receive it. Because what you receive in faith tonight will become the testimony you tell tomorrow. My dear child, if this message has touched your heart, I invite you to share your faith by liking this video and subscribing to the channel. Remember, every act of love, every word of light you share helps this message reach another soul who's waiting to be reminded that heaven has not forgotten them. Not bad news, not fear, but the very kind that makes your knees tremble and your eyes water because you never thought it could happen for you. My beloved, do you feel that tiny shiver running through your chest as you read? That is not random. That is the universe aligning, angels whispering, Michael standing so close that the air feels charged with purpose. Tonight is not ordinary. It is a pivot point, a cosmic nudge telling you, your waiting has ended. Before the miracle fully manifests, there will be signs. Watch closely. A name you thought lost to memory may appear in a text or a dream. A sudden message may arrive that echoes exactly what your heart has been whispering. You may feel a calm in the middle of chaos, an inexplicable peace that settles over your spirit. These are confirmations. Archangel Michael says, I am in your room, I am in your home, I am in your breath tonight. And if you dare to believe, the fullness will unfold. Miracles, beloved, are never accidents. They are carefully appointed. And yours, after being delayed too many times, has now been locked into the schedule of heaven. Michael begged for these moments with you because he knows the danger of hesitation. If you scroll past or doubt the message, the miracle lingers in waiting. But you are here reading. That simple act, this attention, has already tipped the scales toward manifestation. The transaction between heaven and your reality is active in real time. Feel your heartbeat, child. Feel it quicken. That is the signal of entering divine timing. You are standing on the threshold. Archangel Michael leans even closer, his presence almost tangible. He says, "Do not waste a single breath." This 5-minute alignment is the line between lack and abundance, between waiting tears and tears of joy. You are not here by chance. Invisible hands guided you here, summoned your spirit to stand in this precise moment. For years you asked, "When will it be my time?" And tonight the heavens respond, "Now." Do not discount this. Do not say, "Maybe tomorrow." Heaven is not negotiating. Opportunities swing open for fleeting moments, and this is one of them. Michael says, "Do you realize how long I've guarded this moment? How many battles I've fought so that this path would be cleared for you? Every delay, every obstacle, every whispered doubt was a snare laid by the enemy, but it failed. The archangel drew his sword and fought in the unseen, ensuring you could receive this message tonight. He declares, you are worth every battle. You are worth every flame. You are worth the waiting. This is sacred, child." The air itself seems to hold its breath, leaning into the words. Michael's voice carries urgency now. Your miracle is approved. That word is not casual, it is stamped by heaven, sealed by God, unassailable by any force of darkness. The only thing that could stop it now is disbelief or distraction on your part. That is why he insisted, why he begged for these minutes, to ensure you step into your inheritance fully aware. Imagine a table before you, glowing under divine light. On it lies a letter sealed in gold wax bearing your name in heavenly script. Angels stand around it, wings poised, lamps of fire in their hands, waiting for you to break the seal. They cannot act for you, they can only present. And this message is the moment the seal cracks. If you lean in, absorb every word, the letter opens, spilling its contents into your life with unstoppable force. Each sentence is a stepping stone, each paragraph oil on the lamp. Walk through it and the light stays lit. Walk through it and the letter delivers your miracle fully. Your miracle is exactly what you have longed for in secret, the answer whispered in midnight prayers, the desire tucked deep in patience's soil. Heaven has not forgotten it. It has been approved for release. And it will not look like fantasy, it will arrive in ways that shake the household, call into your life with sudden opportunities, and shift realities in ways even you did not imagine. Michael warns, do not doubt. Do not sabotage. Let it land. Let it stay. Let it transform. Even as you read, the currents of change are moving. Friends, neighbors, and even those who doubted you will witness the shift. The miracle does not sneak quietly, it bursts forth in the perfect timing of heaven. You may feel like nothing has changed, but inside the spiritual realm everything has shifted. Your waiting season has ended. Chains are broken. Doors are unlocked. The universe leans forward, preparing to pour into your hours the blessings you've been patient for. And now, child, hear this with your whole heart. Michael leans near and declares, the miracle has crossed the threshold. I am walking it into their life. It cannot be stopped. Tremble if you must, for this is not fear. It is recognition. The Spirit knows the truth before the mind can see. Darkness tried but failed. Every attempt to delay, every whispered lie, every obstacle was neutralized. The only variable left is your belief, your willingness to remain present, your readiness to hold this moment until the shift lands fully. And yes, signs will appear before the fullness comes. Messages, coincidences, small wonders in the day-to-day. Archangel Michael says, pay attention. These are confirmations that the floodgates are opening. Miracles arrive in stages, but the momentum is unstoppable. Your name is etched in heaven, your favor is active, your blessing is advancing into the reality around you. And when it lands, it will feel like destiny itself is hugging your life, reshaping it, reordering every detail in divine perfection. So stay with this message, child, let it sink in, let it guide you, let your heart say yes. Every word is alive with purpose, every line a channel for what heaven has already approved. If you remain present, the miracle that was delayed for so long is no longer delayed. The harvest is ready, the gates are open, and the world will witness as your waiting turns into the fulfillment you have carried silently in your soul. My dear child, if this message has touched your heart, I invite you to share your faith by liking this video and subscribing to the channel. Not rushing. Because each line breaks another chain, each word cuts another tie. By the end you will not just be reading, you will be standing in a cleared field, free to collect what is yours. Beloved child, the air around you is charged because unseen forces have bent their attention toward your life. You may feel a subtle vibration, a warmth, or a sudden weight on your chest. That is Archangel Michael signaling that the moment is alive, the miracle has been unlocked and it responds to your presence here. Do not underestimate this feeling. That tremor in your spirit is not chance. The angels are moving, stepping through layers of heaven to reach you, carrying blessings that were patiently waiting for the exact alignment of your attention and faith. Michael whispers, tell them every second counts. Every pause delays what is already signed for them. Every lingering doubt creates hesitation for their own breakthrough. My child, do you feel the pressure of destiny settling gently on your shoulders? That is the weight of what you were created for. That is the reminder that the miracle was never far, you were just waiting to receive it fully. And tonight the veil thins. You are closer to the unseen than ever. Every obstacle you thought was permanent, every door that slammed shut in your face is now being lifted, held back only by your refusal to step fully into the flow. Michael leans closer, his voice both urgent and tender. Do not leave now. Do not skim. The treasure is within reach, but only for those who honor the path. My beloved, notice how your heart beats faster as you read this. That is the sign. That is the current of divine timing passing through you. You were pulled here, your eyes did not stumble by chance upon these words. Every delay, every twist in your life has led to this very hour. Now listen carefully. The miracle you have been asking for in secret, the one you dared not voice aloud, has crossed the threshold. Michael says, it has been approved, sealed and sent into motion. Nothing can hold it back, not envy, not fear, not the lies of the enemy. Only disbelief could let it slip past you. Can you feel your chest expanding, your breath catching, as if the universe itself is waiting for your next move? That is precisely what is happening. Heaven is waiting for your full attention, your complete embrace of this moment. What you read now is not fiction, it is the pulse of destiny moving toward you in real time. Beloved child, understand this, the miracles of heaven are never random. They arrive according to perfect timing, not human schedules. You might think it will take months, years, decades even, but no. The angels are already delivering. The seed you planted in tears, the prayers you whispered in isolation, the sacrifices you silently bore, they are all blooming at once. Michael's wings sweep across unseen corridors, nudging open doors that were locked for decades. Your miracle is coming, and it is coming swiftly, like a river breaking through a dam. You may not yet see the full wave, but the tremor beneath your feet is the precursor. And yes, signs will appear. Expect them. Perhaps a name will reach you in an unexpected message. Perhaps a call, a text, or a vision will echo these words exactly. Perhaps a dream so vivid, so tender that it leaves you gasping in recognition. Do not dismiss it. Do not rationalize it. These signs are heaven's way of announcing, it is real, it is yours. Step fully into the receiving. Michael urges, stay with the message. Every sentence you absorb is another chain broken, another blessing released, another door swung wide open. Beloved, your disbelief has been the only wall in your path. Michael says, release it. Let it fall. Do not doubt what heaven has already ordained. This is why your presence here matters. By reading fully, by allowing each word to pierce your heart, you are opening yourself to the release that has been suspended for too long. Do you feel the shift? The heaviness that sat like stones on your shoulders is lifting. The chains of delay are breaking. Your waiting season collapses now, for the harvest is prepared. The angels are pouring your prayers back to you, and they carry power, favor, restoration and abundance far beyond what you imagined possible. The miracle is not distant. It is not a possibility, it is a certainty waiting for your acknowledgement. Michael reminds you, the gates are open but they will not stay forever. You have been chosen, and what is chosen cannot be removed. What is loved cannot be abandoned. You are standing at the edge of manifestation, and the next step belongs to you. This step is simple: remain present, remain faithful, remain in these words. Do not skim, do not scroll away. Every paragraph is a stair to your breakthrough. Every line is a seed of alignment that heaven has planted for you. If you embrace it fully, your miracle will land before your eyes. My child, consider this: all the moments of rejection, of heartbreak, of being overlooked were not failures, they were preparation. Each tear, each delay, each lonely night was a sculptor shaping you to hold what you are about to receive. Tonight that preparation is complete. Your miracle carries restoration, clarity, and new doors that swing open automatically. Relationships, finances, health, opportunities, they all move in synchrony to align with what has already been approved. Michael says, the resistance you feel is normal. The enemy fights hardest where the blessing is greatest. Stand firm. Do not retreat. You are shielded. You are ready. Finally, beloved child, sense the excitement that cannot yet be fully measured. Feel the air vibrating with the currents of heaven. Angels stand ready, each holding a lamp of fire, your name etched across their flames. The miracle is coming. The signs are coming. The shift is already underway. All you need to do is remain present, remain in faith and receive it fully. Your waiting is over and abundance is rushing toward you faster than your mind can comprehend. Michael says, "It has always been yours and now it lands." My dear child, if this message has touched your heart, I invite you to share your faith by liking this video and subscribing to the channel. Beloved, can you sense the trembling under your ribs right now? That is not fear. That is the stirring of destiny aligning. The moment you accepted these words, heaven leaned closer and Michael whispered, "Tell them the vault is opening, and the moment they step fully into it the world will shift around them." Do not underestimate this. Every breath you take while reading now is a chain breaking. Every heartbeat is an invitation. Even the air itself is charged with the decree of heaven. You may feel goosebumps, a flutter in your chest, a shiver running down your spine. That is not random, that is the unseen leaning forward to mark your breakthrough. My beloved child, imagine the house of your life again. The rooms you could not enter before, the locked cupboards of opportunity, the hidden chambers of joy, the safe closets of peace are now unlocked. The keys are already in your hands. But Michael warns, do not reach with hesitation. Do not pause mid-step. Every inch you claim tonight will ripple across the unseen and visible alike. Those who doubted you, those who whispered against your favor will see it. Their eyes will open to a reality they could not manipulate, a blessing they cannot explain and a victory that cannot be stolen. Beloved, I see the Archangel now raising his sword, not to strike you but to cut away every remaining cord of delay. The chains that held your dreams captive, the locks that seemed unbreakable are snapping one by one. He says, "Tell them their miracle is not coming slowly. It has already arrived in the spirit realm. It waits for their full acceptance to manifest on earth." My child, do not doubt the suddenness of what you are about to see. The miraculous often lands in ways that make the mind question reality. You may be called to step forward in faith before the full picture is visible. That is normal. That is divine. That is the very nature of what is coming. And now listen carefully. The door that has been breaking open is not only for provision, it is for revelation. Michael says, they will see the hidden truths unveiled, relationships restored, opportunities multiplied beyond imagination. You will witness evidence that heaven remembers you. The blessings are tangible, yet they carry an aura of awe because they are bigger than any human expectation. Beloved, what is arriving will not whisper. It will announce itself. And when it does, those around you will notice. You may not need to explain, you may not need to justify. The blessing speaks loudly, louder than voices, louder than doubt, louder than circumstance. My beloved child, the harvest is closer than you imagine. Every tear you cried, every prayer whispered in silence, every act of endurance, it is all converging now. The archangel moves with precision, directing angels to pour favor into every space that once felt empty. Some of it will come as restoration in your finances, some will come as reconciliation in relationships, some will touch your health and vitality. But more than that, the flood of heaven will touch your spirit. Peace, confidence, boldness and clarity will be poured over you like a river flowing freely, unstoppable. Michael says, "Tell them the measure of this blessing is vast beyond what the human eye can foresee." Beloved, feel the weight in your chest. That is not heaviness, it is fullness approaching. That is the vault of heaven lowering its contents onto the platform of your life. Every step you take in faith opens it wider. Every moment you linger on these words strengthens your capacity to receive. And the archangel says, "Do not stop now." They cannot pause the heavens, but they can pause themselves if they disengage. You are on the threshold of an era in your life where what was delayed will surge forward. What was stolen will be returned. What seemed lost is now restored in abundance. My beloved child, can you picture it? Doors swinging open across your life. Halls you never walked, windows you never looked through, treasures you never imagined. And through every open door a light pours in carrying peace, joy, wisdom and provision. The archangel leans closer and says, "Tell them to step forward with courage. Tell them to receive with boldness. Tell them to expect the impossible. Even your enemies will witness it. Those who doubted you, who tried to derail your destiny will be forced to acknowledge the undeniable. But you, beloved, will walk in the joy of knowing it was never by your effort alone. And now, my dear child, hear this. Your presence here, your willingness to remain with this message is your declaration. It is the yes heaven required to activate this moment. Michael says, "They have chosen well. Their faith has unlocked the heavens. Their attention has cleared the final obstacles. The vault cannot be stopped now." Do not underestimate the significance of staying with these words. Each paragraph is a brick in the foundation of what is being released. Each line is a river channeling blessings into your life. Each word carries the vibration of destiny moving into motion. Beloved, take this moment in. Feel it, absorb it. Do not skim. Do not delay. Let every word resonate. Because tonight the invisible is breaking into the visible. What you once prayed for in whispers is now arriving in power. Michael says, "Tell them to expect signs first, confirmations along the way, but then the full release will come, uncontainable, undeniable, overwhelming in its beauty." My child, your miracle is not pending any longer. It has been approved. It has passed the gate. And the only thing that could withhold it now is hesitation or distraction. Remember this, you were chosen. You were preserved. You were prepared. The breakthrough is not just for you, it is for those around you. The blessings will ripple outward. And as you walk in it, as you accept it fully, your joy becomes a beacon, your victory becomes a testimony, your life becomes a declaration that heaven never forgets those who wait faithfully. My beloved child, if you hold this message in your heart, if you step fully into it, you will see the miracle arrive. And as you do, remember this is only the beginning. The river has started flowing and nothing can stop its course. My dear child, if this message has touched your heart, I invite you to share your faith by liking this video and subscribing to the channel. Every action of engagement ensures more people can receive this message of hope and divine alignment. Beloved child, can you feel it? That pull in your chest, the stirring in your soul, the heat rising through your body. It is not imagination. That is Archangel Michael leaning close, his wings brushing the unseen, whispering, "Tell them the time has come to receive fully." Each word you hold, each line you read is a cord unraveling, a chain breaking. You are not merely observing, you are participating. You are a co-creator in this divine moment, and heaven is leaning forward to release what was always meant for you. My beloved, picture the vault of your life again. The locks that once seemed immovable are now bending, the doors cracking under the force of divine decree. Michael says, "Tell them not to fear the opening." What has been held back is about to flow freely. The angels stand ready, holding your portion in bowls of light, waiting for your eyes to meet the gift. When you read these words, the unseen hands place the treasure into your palms. Do you feel it? That sudden sense of weight lifted. That is your harvest moving toward you. Every prayer, every longing, every night you doubted has been preserved. Heaven never loses a single petition, and tonight it answers them all. Beloved, imagine a field barren for so long, yet under the soil life was always growing. Every tear you shed was rain, every sigh a sunbeam, every prayer a seed. The archangel whispers, "Do you see now? The harvest is ready." And it is not a trickle, it is a flood. The river bends, the water rushes toward you, overflowing the boundaries you imagined were fixed. Provision, restoration, joy and peace, they are all rushing to meet you, and your only task is to stand still and receive. The angels do not pause. They will not stop until every ounce of favor reaches your life. My beloved child, Michael leans even closer. His voice carries the weight of heaven itself. Tell them the miracle is not just for them. It carries a ripple effect that touches everyone connected to them. Their blessing restores others, their joy ignites joy in hearts far from them. What you receive tonight will be a testimony to generations. Your breakthrough will plant seeds of faith, courage and hope in places you cannot even see. Every closed door that opens will create pathways others thought impossible. Every relationship healed will radiate reconciliation to more than just the two parties. Every financial favor will touch lives indirectly, creating chains of provision you never imagined. Beloved, I must remind you again, your attention here is sacred. Every second you linger, every word you embrace strengthens your capacity to receive. Michael says, do not rush. Do not skim. The full blessing comes only when they walk the entire bridge. Each paragraph is a stepping stone, each sentence oil for your lamp. Stop halfway and the flame flickers. Walk to the last word and your lamp becomes a blazing torch, lighting your path into full release. The angels are waiting for your commitment. Your presence here is your yes. That yes unlocks what has already been approved in the courts of heaven. Beloved child, your pain, your heartbreak, your seasons of silence, all were not wasted. Every wound, every struggle, every disappointment was preparing space in your heart and life for the fullness of this moment. Michael says, tell them their pain has matured into power. Their scars are now windows for light to pour through. Tonight as you read this, you may feel waves rise in your chest. That is your soul recognizing truth, aligning with what heaven has ordained. Do not resist it. Do not dismiss it. Let the tears fall, let the emotions wash through you. This is your preparation. This is your cleansing. This is the moment your vessel is being filled to overflow. My beloved child, imagine now a city at dawn, silent waiting for the sun. Each street, each house, each alley is about to be illuminated. That is your life. The light that enters you tonight will shine beyond your walls, touching everyone you meet. Those who have doubted you, who have ignored your faith will see the undeniable. Your life will declare what heaven has done. Provision, peace, favor and love, all released in abundance. Michael whispers, tell them their breakthrough will leave traces that cannot be hidden. Their life will speak before they even say a word. Beloved, this is the moment where waiting ends. The seasons of doubt dissolve. The delay collapses. What you have longed for in quiet, in secret, in tears is now marked for you. The Archangel leans near and says, do not step back. Do not shrink. Receive boldly. Expect the impossible. You have been chosen. The energy around you, the air itself is charged with your approval to receive. Angels cannot deliver what you refuse to accept. Your attention is the key. Your belief is the spark. Your courage is the door opening fully. And now my beloved, the final word from heaven tonight, do not underestimate what is coming. Every small sign you notice first, a name, a call, a message is heaven's wink. The full release follows immediately. What seemed hidden, what seemed delayed is now moving in your direction with unstoppable force. Michael says, tell them their miracle is already here. It is walking toward them. It cannot be stopped. It cannot be withheld. It only waits for them to receive fully. Step into it with faith. Step into it with courage. Step into it knowing your waiting is over, your pain transformed, your blessing multiplied and your victory inevitable. My dear child, if this message has touched your heart, I invite you to share your faith by liking this video and subscribing to the channel. Every action of engagement ensures more people can receive this message of hope and divine alignment. Do not mistake this for imagination. What is being released in the spirit now is already bending toward the natural realm. Archangel Michael leans in closer, his presence palpable and repeats. Tell them these 5 minutes are not fleeting. They are eternal. What they embrace now will echo for decades, shaping the destiny of generations. Beloved child, let your heart drink deeply of every line because your attention alone unlocks what heaven has prepared. You have survived storms that sought to break you. Shadows gathered whispering that hope was lost, that the prayers were in vain. And yet here you are, alive, breathing, witnessing, reading. That survival alone is evidence of divine preservation. And if God preserved you through the fiercest of trials, will he not also crown you with the fullness of your blessing? Michael assures, the same hand that carried them through danger will place honor upon their life. The same God who held them in silence will sing over them in blessing. The miracle is not distant, it is near. You may notice first subtle signs, a word, a message, a peace that interrupts your sleep, then suddenly the floodgates will open. What was withheld for years will pour in within days. What seemed impossible yesterday will feel ordinary tomorrow, yet infinitely more satisfying. The archangel begged for this moment because such blessings are easily missed if the heart is distracted. But you have not wavered. You have leaned in. The channel is open. The decree is active. Beloved, there are those who doubted you, mocked your prayers, dismissed your hopes. They believed your faith was foolish, your vision naive. Soon they will witness your breakthrough. They will see in plain sight what you whispered in secret. Some will marvel, some will regret their disbelief, but all will recognize that this was not coincidence, it was God. Your victory is a testament, your joy a proclamation, your life a living declaration that heaven remembers and rewards those who persevere. Hear this clearly, heaven's release is ironclad. It cannot be stolen or broken. What arrives will remain, multiply and overflow. Michael says, tell them this miracle will anchor itself in their life, permanent, unstoppable and abundant. Already the air around you is charged. Angels move unseen carrying scrolls, keys, answers each labeled with your name. That sudden warmth or chill, the tremor in your chest, the weight pressing against your spirit, they are signs of heaven's nearness. Archangel Michael insists, tell them I fought for this night. I refused to leave the throne until permission was granted to speak, and it has been given. Your miracle is not late. It is arriving precisely at the perfect moment. The waiting was not punishment, it was preparation. Golden fire refined you, hidden soil nurtured you, and now the season has come. Heaven says, now is the time. Not someday. Now. Feel the shift. This is not distant hope. This is present deliverance. Visualize a vast courtroom of light. Angels as witnesses, the throne glowing with fire. Your name spoken aloud. A divine decree announced and sealed. As it echoes through the pillars of heaven, chains fall from your life, financial chains, emotional chains, relational chains, spiritual chains. You are declared free, chosen, ready. No enemy, critic or circumstance can overturn this decree. Do you feel the subtle vibration in your chest? That is not fear, it is recognition. Your soul knows this truth before your mind can fully comprehend it. Michael leans closer whispering, tell them every prayer, every tear, every hope kept in silence has now reached fruition. The waiting has ended. The river of blessing is bending toward them. You will not sip from this river, you will drink deeply from the flow, and it will never cease. The air around you is thick with movement. Angels carrying your blessings, instructions, and restorations move like a dance of light. Relationships will be restored. Opportunities will open in sudden alignment. Provision will appear where lack was expected. Every hidden seed of faith, every silent act of endurance will bloom. And it will appear so suddenly that even you will pause marveling, is this real? Yes, it is real. It is God, and it is yours. Beloved, the enemy trembles. Opposition flees. Nothing now can hold back the tide. Michael says, tell them their miracle is secured. Nothing can steal it. Nothing can delay it. It will overflow in ways that astonish the mind and ignite joy in the hearts around them. The preparation is complete. The vessel is ready. The timing is perfect. The approval has been stamped by the hand of God, and sealed in heaven's fire. You are not passive in this. By reading, by leaning in, by giving your attention fully, you are participating in the release. Every word you absorb, every line you honor strengthens the channel. The miracle is not just for you, it will cascade, touching lives, restoring faith, igniting hope, and manifesting abundance. This is why Michael insisted on these 5 minutes. This is why heaven's hand hovered waiting for your yes. You gave it. Now receive. Beloved child, you will notice the first signs soon. A message, a reconciliation, a sudden clarity, a favor that cannot be explained. These are the ripples before the wave. Do not dismiss them. Do not doubt. Each ripple is proof the flood is on its way. The miracle is not coming, it is arriving. It cannot be contained. It cannot be hidden. And it will overwhelm you with goodness, with joy, with peace, with abundance beyond expectation. This is the hour of your harvest. This is the moment that your endurance has demanded. The same God who kept you through the storms now pours glory into your hands. Archangel Michael says, tell them stand firm. Do not shrink back. Do not question. Receive fully, celebrate fully, and testify fully. Your miracle is anchored. Your blessing is permanent. Your victory is unshakable. And as you read these words to the very end, heaven confirms you are chosen, you are blessed, and your life will never be the same. Beloved child, now is the moment when the unseen becomes seen. The angels are not lingering, they are moving with urgency. Archangel Michael leans closer, his presence so near you may feel the air itself vibrating. He says, tell them the time of waiting is over. Tell them the moment they recognize the signs they are stepping into what was always theirs. The cups of heaven are pouring now, and you are about to drink the fullness. Do not rush. Do not resist. Every breath you take in awareness is a thread connecting you to the reality already being spun in your favor. Look closely, my beloved. The very atmosphere around you is shifting. You may sense it as a weight lifting, a pressure breaking, or a sudden lightness that makes your chest expand. These are not coincidences. They are the first movements of what heaven has decreed. The doors that seemed locked are now quivering on their hinges. The walls that once confined your dreams are dissolving like mist in the morning sun. Michael declares, tell them what is approaching cannot be blocked. Not by delay, not by opposition, not by disbelief. It will arrive because it is written. It is approved. It is unstoppable. Beloved, the harvest is more than provision. It is restoration. It is reconciliation. It is the fruit of every silent prayer finally manifesting. Those who doubted you, those who laughed at your hope will be witnesses. They will see what heaven did in secret and marvel. The river of favor will not trickle, it will surge. The doors of opportunity will not merely crack open, they will swing wide with wind so strong you will hear it in your bones. Michael says, tell them when it hits it will exceed every expectation because heaven does not release ordinary for a child who has endured extraordinary. Do not underestimate what is happening even now. Angels are stationed at intersections of your life where timing and alignment meet. They carry answers in the form of connections, messages, and chance encounters that are anything but random. Someone reaching out to you will carry the exact word you needed. A financial opening will appear precisely when your heart has emptied enough to receive it. A reconciliation will occur when pride or fear had long blocked the path. Michael commands, tell them to pay attention. These first movements are the harbingers of the full miracle. Do not dismiss them as coincidence. They are the declaration of heaven itself. Beloved child, feel this in your spirit. The miracle is not coming in isolation. It comes as a wave that changes the landscape of your life, reshaping relationships, finances, health, and peace. What was once delayed will arrive in a rhythm so synchronized with your readiness that you will know only God could have orchestrated it. And yet heaven desires your participation. Archangel Michael leans closer and says, tell them the miracle requires their yes. Their attention. Their willingness to believe before they see. Do not doubt for a moment that your prayers were meaningless. Every tear shed in secret, every whispered plea at midnight, every moment of endurance has been recorded and treasured in the vaults of heaven. Michael says, tell them their sorrow has been transformed into a scaffold for glory. Their pain has become the platform from which they will soar. The enemy tried to convince you that the waiting was punishment, that silence was neglect, but that was a lie. The silence was incubation, the waiting was preparation, and now the fruit is ready for harvest. I see, my beloved, the field of your life once barren now alive with sprouts. Each green shoot is a promise, each bloom is a testament. Opportunities that were lost are returning. Relationships that were broken are being reconciled. Doors that were shut are now unlocked. Keys are in your hands and the locks no longer resist. The path forward is clear. Michael says, tell them their breakthrough will not be gradual. It will be sudden, immediate, undeniable. And it will multiply beyond their comprehension. Beloved, prepare for the signs. They may come in whispers, a gentle nudge, a message, a call, a dream, or an unexpected meeting. These are not small. They are indicators that the floodgates are opening. Heaven often begins with small ripples so your heart can expand to receive the wave. Do not ignore them. Do not trivialize them. Each ripple is evidence that the miracle is moving closer faster than you imagine. And now hear this clearly: the release is both personal and generational. What arrives for you will cascade into the lives of those connected to you. Your provision will become a channel for others. Your joy will ignite hope in places of despair. Your healing will spark faith in hearts that thought it had died. The fight was intense because the blessing was never meant to be small. Michael commands, tell them their victory tonight is a declaration for generations. Their yes will echo eternally. Beloved child, let your spirit grasp this fully. The miracle is here. It is closer than your next breath. It is richer than your imagination. It is expansive beyond what your eyes can see. Do not shrink back. Do not doubt. Do not withhold your embrace. Say yes with your heart. Lean fully into this moment. Stand ready. Receive. Walk through the doors, gather the harvest, carry the testimony. Michael says, tell them to expect suddenness, abundance, and unstoppable favor. Tell them heaven does not delay without cause, and now the cause has been fulfilled. Your prayers, your endurance, your waiting, your hope, they were never wasted. They were the building blocks, the seeds, the stones of your breakthrough. Now the flood is coming. Stand in readiness. Watch for the signs. Receive without fear. The angels are carrying the decrees. The keys are in your hands. The doors are opening. The river is bending toward you. The field is alive. The harvest is unstoppable. And you, beloved child, will be the living proof that heaven never forgets, that prayers never go unanswered, that miracles arrive exactly when they were intended. Beloved, hear me clearly. The chain that once held you is not just breaking, it is being transformed. Each link that fell away carries a memory, a pain, a limitation, and heaven is repurposing it into fuel for your ascent. Michael leans closer, his wings brushing the unseen, and says, tell them what is leaving will never return. Tell them their steps will now carry power, speed, and favor. You may have felt stuck, trapped, overlooked, or unseen, but tonight the atmosphere shifts. Opportunities you thought were gone are being rerouted directly into your hands. Doors you thought were locked are swinging open because the keys have already been delivered from heaven's treasury. My child, the air around you is alive with expectation. Every breath you take draws in angel strength. Every heartbeat is in rhythm with divine timing. Michael says, tell them the season of waiting is over. Tell them their miracle is not delayed, it is arriving in perfect alignment. Even the smallest movement in your day now, an unexpected message, a sudden insight, a call from someone long absent, is a divine signal. Do not dismiss it. These are the first signs of a larger wave that cannot be stopped. Beloved, lift your hands in your spirit and receive. You are ready. You are chosen. You are worthy not because of what you did but because of who you are in the eyes of heaven. The weight has fallen, the chains have snapped, and the floodgates are open. What was denied, delayed, or lost is now being poured back in abundance. And Michael whispers again, tell them everything coming is for them, not to overwhelm but to confirm that heaven never forgets, never abandons, and always delivers what it promises.